Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here, welcome back to another Brown Dust video. Alright, so we're gonna talk a bit about Novice Arena. So I recently got up to Diamond 1, the furthest I've ever been in a long time in the Novice Arena. So basically all I did was a slight modification to a couple of my units. I swapped out a couple of runes and changes up the formation as well. So hopefully I'll be able to share it with you guys what I think is working, at least in my current arena league and my server. So the strategy here is to put Rai on the last spot. So basically that's the main key. So you can see I have gotten a bunch of wins with that. So I think I've only gotten like 2 losses in this entire list. 1 loss, 3 loss. Like look at this, I'm scrolling up. 1, 2, and 3 losses out of like I think 25 battles that I was fighting throughout the entire day. So basically changing Rai to last helps me out with that. So Rai has the ability to stack up as much crit damage and attack as possible. So obviously my Rai is plus 10 and I did 6-star him. So that way I'm able to give him the 6-star fatal rune. So this will enable him to get more crit rate than usual. It's not the highest one ever, but definitely up there. So the problem with this formation is it's not 100% perfect. So Arenes will buff Hunwall. As you can see, Arenes is the first to move. Let me show you this way. And it will buff Hunwall, right? So since Arenes doesn't give a bunch of crit rate, so this one 40% attack and 5% crit rate, I don't think that's enough to get Rai to 100%. Maybe it's like currently Rai's at 84%. I think it will increase Rai's crit rate to maybe 94 to 95 around there, but it's still consistent enough for him to be making the difference. So I am equipping one more assault rune on him. So you want to give the flat rate assault with bonus crit rate option, so that will increase his crit rate further. So without this 8%, I think it will be at 77 to 77 or 76% around there. So this definitely helps a lot, and I can see my Rai doing lots of work actually, taking care of health because of the increased crit damage and attack, and he's the last one to move. So that means almost always he will be able to one-shot every single opponent that he encounters, and that includes the tankier 3-star units like Mercedes or Sloan. He does struggle a little bit with Denarisa, but over the course of 2 rounds he will be able to take care of her as well. Alright, so let's dive into a couple of battles and then I will try to give my insight on how this formation is solid against certain teams. It's not like the best formation ever, but hopefully this formation should be able to get me up to at least the Crystal League. Okay, so first up you see, wow, very interesting formation right there on the opponent. Julie, and there is Hunwall in the middle. So we're gonna have Hyunrang be the first one to move. So we did hit the Sloan, and fortunately she is affected by the poison. Oh, alright, she ended up dying from that. So that Sloan has the Fatal and Rage rune, so that's something that you see quite often. So Sloan's trying to just basically bring you down with the crit. Alright, so this Acha is going to be annoying. Can I one hit KO him? So I do receive the burn, I believe, from the Acha. Ouch. So that's a very strong Acha right there. He survived and he did not I mean he didn't even get below 50% HP if I'm not mistaken. So that is a very solid counter right there. Kochon. Alright, so let's see. How about this formation right here? So Hell number 2, Yunrang, Leto, and a Cynthia at the back. Alright, so I'm going to pretty much one-shot the Cynthia. I do see lots of formation that have similar trend with this line thing. So hopefully Britain, maybe I'll put Britain moves first. That might actually be better. So Mercedes hits Mercedes right there. Maron, not going to do much. Hell's gonna hit Hell. Hell's gonna hit Mercedes. Alright, so that ended up going well in my favor. Oof. I don't think that this guy needs to have at least one good solid defender. Like instead of Leto and Yunrang, choose either one and have like a strong solid defender, preferably a Denarisa or a Grossa. That's going to serve you better in the long run. I do think having 4-star defenders is much more beneficial to having 4-star warriors in the Novice Arena, that is. Okay, so one more of those formation. Practically just one Mercedes at the back. Like, right now I'm observing lots of people doing this. This is like a new trend. Maybe I'll go for Britain first. I do think that Britain first is gonna be much more beneficial. So that Yunrang is slowly chirping away from the poison. And my Sloan is silenced because of her. Alright, so let's see. This Yunrang should try and hit me. No, it's my turn to move next. GG, we won. Pathless. So yeah, one more thing that you guys might not notice is I have swapped my runes for Hell. So instead of using 2 shield runes, I am now using 1 vital and 1 shield. So I do have slightly more HP, so that's the HP benefit that I have. Oh, this guy has an arch. So let's see how well this team are customized. How well is this arch? What is this arch going to serve a purpose in this defense team right here? Alright, so gonna have Rai at the end, hopefully kill that Ron. So that Ron is done with. So I'm gonna have at least... Alright, so that Denarisa survives. Arch is gonna go. Oh, he used Hell first. No L? Okay, that didn't go so well for him, I think. Noel is very strong actually, one of the best 3-star magician that you can use. Look at Rai, that's 7,000 damage. It's insane. He will be able to one-hit KO just practically anyone. Alright, so can't wait for Rai to hit this Mercedes right here. Look at this. Alright, Sloan. 21,000! Oh my god! 21,000! Do you guys see that damage? What? That is insane! Rai is actually doing work more than I'm giving him credit for, that's for sure. Okay, so a bunch of Hells as always, and Arch just to counter the Hell formation. So this guy has an Arch in the middle and he's using Wiggle. Alright, so I used to use this formation a lot, but not anymore. So let's see if I can have a look what this guy's plan is. Arch goes first, followed by Wiggle. Why would you not let Wiggle go first? So Wiggle's gonna go now. Alright, that's pretty cool actually. 6,000 damage from Rai. Alright, he's gonna be able to hit anyone and just get rid of anyone with ease. Boom! Easy! So that went better than expected. Okay, another Acha. So let's see if I can win against this team. Wait, is this the same guy? Oh, I'm fighting the same guy, right? I think this is the same guy from just now. So if I'm not mistaken, my Yunrang will die from the Fatal Enrage from that Sloan. Yeah, that Fatal Enrage is so annoying. Yeah, this is the same guy that I actually fighting. So I think to counter him, I just need to move my Britain first. And then maybe Yunrang later on. I don't know. Okay, even Rai struggled to get rid of the Acha. Is this the same one? I can't even remember. Hell's gonna hit my Hell. Okay, this might not be the same guy. Cause I struggled with the previous guy with the Acha on the top lane at the most front. So I thought this was him. I have no idea, man. I need to like rewatch the replay. Seaside. So Acha is definitely a solid defender to have on any Novice team. He's actually very good right now. I do think he's one of the best defenders that you can have besides Denarisa. If you have like 2 shield runes, he should be able to serve the purpose of tanking the lane. Oh my god, that Wiggle. Oh, they're still alive. Come on, Britain, where's your damage? Is that a Zakan? Oh, a Zakan. Whew, that Rai. Oh no, Rai. What happened to you? What happened to you, bud? Spook. Hit me, hell. Hit me. You're still alive. Bzz. Oh, that was a close one. That was a close one. Maria cleaning up at the end. I mean, I was using Maria previously. So basically the big changes was, I think last week Sloane was banned, if I'm not mistaken, one of the banned mercenaries. So I was forced to use Maria, and I didn't really like her as much. Maybe mine is just 5-star currently. I need to like rank her up to 6 stars and hopefully give her better runes. But ideally for Maria, I don't know, I think Fatal and Rage is still the best ones on her, the best runes that she can use. But I don't know, I feel like she's a bit underwhelming, which is why I swapped Sloane in return and just tanking Eddie back. So right now, I think this is a pretty solid formation. I am very happy with it. Oh, how did that hell survive? How did you survive? Come on. Oof. Alright, we have a Leto. That's gonna be a problem. That is gonna be a problem for sure. Alright, remove everything. I am struggling. Can you poison that Leto? Okay, this is not looking... Oh, he died from the poison. That Leto died from the poison. Come on, Sloane. Aha. Yeah, just a side thing to note. I used to call Sloane Bane. Like, I'm sure you guys know why if you watch Batman. Like the old Batman. Not the Justice League one, but the previous one. So yeah. Like, Sloane is like Bane. He's literally Bane. The illustration is just the exact same copy, and he's like poison damage as well. Come on. Alright, this team though, let's see. A bunch of supporters, like trying to replicate something that what the Grand Deck does. Not sure how good is this. If I have something like a Rich Net, it would pretty much... Oh, look at that Rai cleaning up. Like that could... might be better. Oh, Yunrang. Whoa, 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 what just happened right there? What just happened right there? GG. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, make sure to subscribe to the channel and let me know if you guys want to see more Novice Arena videos like this, where I commentate on the battles and give you guys a bit of insight on what you can do to improve your team and what's the current meta right now. So as always, if you haven't subscribed, give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day and goodbye.